Hello, everybody, and welcome to My Brother, and Me, an advice show for the modern era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy.
Well, I'm your middlest brother, Travis, Big Dog, Woof Woof McElroy.
And I am your basic baby brother, Griffin.
Someone's pulling Griffin's tape out.
Oh, no. Oh, it's stuck. Oh, it's stuck in the cassette head. Hold on. Let me shove a pencil in Griffin and twist it.
Oh,
Yeah,
my.
back up.
That was the sound I make when you shove a pencil in me. Hey, everybody.
Yeah,
it's me,
and it
Griffin.
sharpened my pencil, which was weird.
Yeah, I got blades in there. So happy summer, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, I should say, by the way, before we get started, thank you to everybody who supported us in the Max Fun Drive. I know I've said it, but I cured my bone fleas. They're all gone, so everyone can stop asking me about it on Twitch.
Into the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say you get maybe a lot of questions about the sharp pill for your butt, or?
Yeah, I'm more than average. Whatever the average number is, more than that.
Sure.
So we've been doing this show for a while. And we've known each other for a while. And you know what I realized, guys? You can always get to know each other a little bit more. And so I was just thinking maybe we could play like a little
Icebreaker?
like icebreaker games.
Yeah.
Icebreaker games.
This would be more like Mantle Breaker, the mantle of the earth. We've already gone fairly well past the ice, and now we're burrowing into the center.
But I was thinking maybe something like, what's a food that you think you could eat the most of in one sitting before you got sick of it?
More than any other human being on earth?
No. Just like, what's a food that you, Griffin McElroy and Justin McElroy, could start eating in one sitting, and you think you could consecutively eat it the longest before you're like, ugh, another bite?
You mean in like a sort of Joseph Chestnut style?
Sort of, but I
Not
don't
like
think
you're trying to hurt yourself, but just like it's the food that for the longest amount of time you could be like, I'll have one more.
Yeah, right.
I
Yes,
would push back against the idea that Joey Chestnut could eat a bunch of hot dogs now, like not on hot dog day. Do you know what I mean?
Well, there's no way he got into it originly not liking hot dogs.
That's very good. A good point, Griffin, because he may have had a big breakfast.
He may have had a big
That's
breakfast of 50,000 hamburgers.
You can't spring it on it.
You can't
Yeah,
spring
he's
it on.
got to prepare.
And a lot of people think Joseph Chestnut, the way he does is he trains really, really hard to eat hot dogs all day, every day, all year round. But his secret is that he just doesn't eat hot dogs all year, so that when hot dog eating day comes around, he's so fucking excited for it.
Do you think that people have ever been out to lunch with Joseph Chestnut? They're like, so you want to get hot dogs? He's like, yeah, sure. And then he goes to the hot dog counter and he's like, I think I'll have 2 hot dogs. And the everyone is like,
do you mean 200?
Do you eat 200? It's like, no, I think just 2 for me today. I think I'll just enjoy 2 hot dogs.
Hey, Mr. Chestnut, it's me, lunch. Hot Dog Joe, owner of Hot Dog Joe's. What's wrong with my hot dogs?
No, it's nothing. I know. I would love to eat 100 of them dipped in water, but right now I just want 2 of them.
Well, I'm sorry. I can bring you 100 hot dogs. You don't think I can make 100 hot dogs?
Fries too, if that's the problem. I just really only want two hot dogs today.
I know it's...
Okay, so is there... You want to answer to your question?
Yeah, I want an answer. What's the food that you think you could eat the most of before you became sick of it? In one sitting?
I make a caramel cereal snack mix that has like nuts in it, and it's got spice and like a hardened, crunchy caramel exterior on all the pieces. And a good amount of salt too. So it's a very well balanced kind of thing. And I feel like that's the kind of thing where I just keep eating. I mean, like I have scientific evidence to prove this. It's called Saturday. I could just keep eating it. And I think I could get a really good clip going.
And you're not worried about like too much crunch hurting the old jaw?
Are you talking about a desire to continue to consume? Or are you talking about
physical endurance required?
Are you talking about an awareness of the impact of these on my human frame?
Well, I don't think
that's 2 different questions.
I don't think that I have a hard time separating the two because
I make a lot of bad food choices, Trav.
No.
What's the worst one?
One time he ate only beans for 5 years.
No, I remember that. We call it the Wind Waker. Yeah.
The Wind Waker was very good.
Thank you.
That's a very good joke.
See, because I my first knee jerk was peanut M&Ms.
Yo.
But after a while, it started to get lockjaw in there. You know what I mean? It hurts.
Yeah. Well,
I think veggie straws would be my answer. Those they got enough flavor and salty to be delicious, but not so much that I think
you're talking volume now, bud. Hey, bud, you're talking volume.
You're talking
that's
sheer mass. Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah. What's yours, Griffin?
I don't know.
Oh boy.
Fucking at this point, it's got to have a lot of protein in it
to
keep me going. To keep me going and keep me strong. That's it, I guess. It needs to be a food that is not going to fill me up so much, but also has lots of protein to sustain the eating motion of it, but also vitamins, I guess. And so I have to say ants on a log.
Oh,
yeah, man. Celery, peanut butter, raisins, just sort of straight over the plate. No fuss, no muss, ants on a log. No tricks here.
Yeah, no zhuzhing it up.
No zhuzhing it up. Don't fucking sprinkle paprika on it or anything like that. I want a very basic vanilla ants on a log without
no almond butter, no cookie butter.
No almond butter. No golden raisins.
You don't want to starve.
This was good stuff, Trav. This is a good idea.
Yeah, where did you think the comedy would come?
I didn't think it would come. I just wanted us to get to know each other better. Sometimes it's just heartwarming and nice. You know what I mean?
Huh.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Normally we don't plan on sort of an anti-comedy comedy.
Yeah. It's not anti-comedy. I wasn't trying to make it sad.
Well,
I just thought we could get to know each other.
Sure. But let's maybe balance it out and do a nice comedy bookend by talking about what we do think Joey Chestnut's bathroom looks like. Because it's where you always go when you talk about how many hot dogs the man eats. But like, for real,
everybody focuses on the goddamn hot dogs. It's the bun that's going to give him bathroom troubles.
I was speaking holistically. I was speaking holistically about the whole. I'm not talking about eating just the wieners, Trav.
You can't do that, though, Griffin. You have a kid. You know that you cannot talk about hot dogs as a combination food, right? Because 9 times out of 10, my kid doesn't want the bun. Okay. They just want the hot dog.
Well, my kid likes the bun, so you're really projecting a lot. But what do you? He's got to have what? Like if I was him, big IMAX screen in there.
Oh, to fill the time?
To just fucking kick it. I would have my Xbox in the bathroom, and that would be my own personal Xbox. I have a controller that I bring in there and I bring out of there that nobody else should be allowed to interface with.
I think he probably also has one of those, like, you know, the chairs that you see in like first class in the airplane?
Yeah.
Where it can like recline into a full bed.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
It's probably something like that, right? And it also has like a console and like here's the headphones that hang here and there's a button to call for help that he definitely uses.
Definitely got that. Yeah. Definitely. He just walks around. Joey Chestnut's got life alert for sure. He needs that button in any bathroom he ever goes in because he doesn't know when it's going to happen.
I bet it's in the shower. His toilet's in the shower, right? It just doesn't make any sense any other way.
Do you think that he hibernates?
It's got to be in the shower because otherwise he finishes up. And what does he have? 5 loofahs? I don't think so. It's got to be in the shower.
It could be a car wash situation.
Right.
A wet room that he goes into that has toilet, shower, refrigerator, all in one sort of cube that he just after July 4th, July 5th enters the cube. July 28th leaves the cube.
Yeah.
Joey.
He just gets slapped by a bunch of wet, soapy nylon straps for a while.
For 2 straight weeks. Joey, I like your beard. Thanks. I grew it in the cube.
Were you asleep in the cube or were you? Yes.
Yes.
And his friends have to explain, like, somebody comes to the door to get a sign for a package, and they're like, I got a package here for Joseph Chestnut. And his daughter has to be like, currently my father is filth, and my father will be filth for several days until the cube is done its grim work. I find it better to think that I don't have a father now because he's in a quantum state of both existing and being filth.
A sort of LCL primordial soup in there. He may or may not have heard. technically,
You know how no one's quite sure how a caterpillar turns into a butterfly?
Here's one thing I could be sure, sir. The package, the Joseph Chestnut that package was sent to will not be the Joseph Chestnut that emerges from the cube. He is a different father.
He's sloughing off his inside and outsides. So it's going to be a while.
In a way. Honestly, it's in the manner and style of Doctor Who.
I do love how every time when Joseph Chestnut exits the cube, he gets to have a fun, like, what is this Joseph Chestnut dress in? You know, kind of montage where he goes through his large closet and picks out a whimsical scarf.
Oh, man. All right.
So it's a Vice show.
Yeah.
It's a Vice. My boss has been stressed lately, and to lighten the tension during lulls in meetings, I've started asking silly icebreaker questions.
Oh, what a great idea.
Yeah.